Ethan selecting some slightly different ice choices and that sort of thing.
And I see he has the ice spice. That's what we call it now. We might see data loop.
Ooh, that
we
data
might
loop,
see it.
the synergy, super nice.
It's so gross.
Run through that.
It's so
Kakugo,
good.
Tickle agendas. So it's pretty nice.
It's the dream, right? Kakugo, Obokata. It's like, what is happening right now?
Get out of here. Speaking of, there is Obokata.
Early game.
And Newshound on R&D. Nope.
He's thinking. He's like,
JK.
well.
Reverse. Kakugo instead, and Newshound on HQ.
I'm okay with that.
Reasonable.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, and first turn scarcity of resources.
Of course.
Exceptionally powerful.
Of course. You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you tax them from the very beginning. You gotta let them know who's boss, okay? You don't install those resources around here, okay?
Dang straight. That's how we're doing it. Solid start, though, for Nick. Definitely has a lot of the cards he wants to be seeing.
Oh, wow.
Doing what Anarchs do, which is putting their breakers in the bin.
That is so good.
And getting their money in card draw.
Yeah.
Why not?
Inject, man. What were they thinking? It's so good.
It's an exceptionally powerful card.
Yeah,
Yep.
so good. So did he go sure gamble inject? Yep. I think he did. Okay.
Believe so.
This is solid. You're just going to.
And says, you know what? I need to get there. I need the cards.
Wow.
How about two indexing? Why not?
I'm surprised he didn't. Man, I'm a coward. I would have straight up played the daily cast in the sure gamble, but he is a much more stronger man than I am.
Hey,
more
man,
confident.
When you're a Max player, you know you just got to go.
Yeah.
No waiting around.
Man, he's
bold.
I don't blame him, though.
Speaking of wrecking face, Anansi there in hand for Ethan.
The king.
Pretty potent piece of ice against Anarchs. Very few solutions in the Anarch card pool for dealing with that effectively over multiple turns.
We saw it earlier.
Yeah.
It was critical.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Probably one of the reasons for Jinteki's rise to power.
Oh, yeah. Wow, early DNA tracker. Oh, yeah. Ethan, we know what you're about. We know what you're doing.
Yep.
We believe in you.
Looking good. Getting that remote set up there for the score and game plan.
Wow.
And Nick says, hey, I'm going to get my my hacktivist students in here. They're going to protest. They're going to say, yo, you can't have stuff.
You can't. You're not allowed to.
I want my money.
This is 2018. We will protest where we want, okay? We do what we want.
Hack in the streets. And with that, Liberated and Daily Cast on the board.
Shout out to Nick for using the hegemonic tokens, by the way. I'm personally a fan of those Spags also. You may know Spags. Spags is a fan of those as well.
Yeah,
I love these tokens.
Very nice. Quite clear. I appreciate metal, of course, being my preferred type of material.
The metal. My preferred music is the metal.
I heard that punk rock tried to kill
Oh,
metal.
no.
Yeah. But I believe metal was much too strong.
They hate us in the stream. This is a really cool position for Nick and Ethan, I think. I think Ethan's got a little bit of economy. He's still getting set up here, and I think even after Nick is fully set up, Ethan's going to have a pretty stern remote here, remote plan. It's going to take, I think the baddie's going to be key here. I think if he can force Nick to pay a lot of money, and then the baddie triggers when needed, I think that's going to be like the jump-off point for Ethan to gain complete control back in the game.
Yep.
Similar to what we saw with Nick, right? Like if he can just score a Nisei Mark II, that will do a lot. Is he running Nisei?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Amazing card. Really going to go in any Jinteki deck worth its salt. And Nick, has a lot of options for dealing with this.
So 3x indexing. Oof.
Hey, like they say, indexing wins games.
It does.
It's a good card.
It does. It's so good. And really, I really like this for Nick. I imagine what's going to happen is that Nick is going to put an insane amount of pressure on the remote and on HQ, and then when Ethan's low in credits from scoring, he's just going to index and just take it.
Yeah, I wonder if Ethan is considering the possibility, running DDoS himself, whether he has to respect DDoS for the remote play, and that a single baddie on a single piece of ice really won't cut it when it comes to protecting that remote.
That's true. No, I totally agree. I think that if because Ethan does play the card, he's definitely going to be more like it's a threat. I think that's in the forefront of his mind.
Yep.
And he's going to play carefully, a lot more careful.
And really just content both players, it seems, to money up. Ethan, of course, getting the 1 credit every turn. Thanks, Max. Keep on drawing.
Ethan's like, hey, man, that's real nice of you. That's real nice. Oh.
All right, nice. Heads to R&D, finds Kakugo there, and says, no worries. I'm just chilling.
We're just ETR. It's cool.
Oh, speaking of ETR, the Use Hound within the run, thanks to Hacktivist. Dang it. I shouldn't have played that current.
I like that card.
It is
I really
very,
do.
Very
I really
powerful.
do like Use Hound. For 2 credits, you get a 2 sub, 4 strengths. Come on.
It's exceptionally taxing, particularly for MK Ultra.
Oh, yeah.
But Nick pays, looks like.
Oh, wow.
Looks like he's heading in.
Is he going to hit? You think he's going to hit the Omega?
Let's see what we got. Nope. Just
he finds another Kakugo.
That's fine.
It's time to Kakugo. You feel me, Ethan? It's time to go, buddy. That's a horrible pun. Let's get. We're going to continue with. Wait, how many cards is Ethan? Okay.
Yeah, looks like he's discarding down. Reasonable place to be, I think, for Ethan to just put Rashida in the bin there.
Yeah.
And now with Mad Dash in hand, I actually wonder how worthwhile it would be to index. Take the 2 net, of course, from going through Kakugo twice. Yeah, I think Nick agrees, right? He's got the paperclip ready to go. With Mad Dash in hand, he could pick up 3, 4 points here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it could, and that's the thing, like, Mad Dash is so sick because with indexing, knowing that you are guaranteed the agenda, you just set up, you move the clock.
Yeah.
And on the runner side, having that control is sick. You know what I mean? Just being able to move the clock like that.
Oh, and what a fantastic hook pickup. Finds Philotic Entanglement, which is just the one, Nisei's good, Philotic also exceptionally good to find. Off the top there, and is doing a little bit of rearranging and says, hey,
I like how I put the ice bottom
right on the bottom. You can have some money, but I'm going to take that agenda, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and we'll Mad Dash it.
Check, please.
Is he Mad Dashing it?
Is he not?
Is he?
Huh. It's a little surprising.
Oh, I see. He's okay. No, he was doing the damn. Okay.
Oh, maybe he lost the Mad Dash.
He might have.
He might have discarded it.
Yeah, he might have.
Oh well. Still 2 points. It's 2 points.
Hey, you're on the board, Nick.
Can't complain.
We made it.
Yep.
We got. we got.
And what's nice about this is he's now established the agenda lead, which means that Ethan's going to be in a little harder place to threaten things like agenda scores and closing out the game.
That's true, yeah. And plus, like that being a 3-2, that where, for example, right now Ethan has the Rashida. We know the Rashida's in the server. Mm-hmm. This is like the only agenda Ethan has that technically he can bluff like it's a Rashida or a Geo front or something.
Yeah.
And it's just that now he just lost that leverage.
Tricky spot still. The ice, extremely potent. Definitely not one that Nick's going to tangle with all that often.
And Ethan's got, man, I mean, the ice he has is beefy. I mean, he's got the DNA tracker in hand. Mm-hmm. Is that an Enigma also? I couldn't tell. Oh, yeah, he's going to, DNA tracker on R&D.
Shuts down that indexing threat.
Can you blame him? No.
Gotta get there. And on Nick's side, you gotta get access to a levy. If I were in Nick's shoes right now, I'd be thinking, one levy's already in the bin.
Right.
Gotta make sure you have the ability to get back into this game.
Wow.
Card-wise. Otherwise, it's gonna be really tough if he runs out of cards.
Oh no! And I think what's crazy about this, right? Just as you just said, it's weird. It's weird math, right? Like, because technically you're drawing to get it, but every card you get closer where it's on the levy, it means it's more likely to be what you track. It's just, I imagine he has enough recursion so that worst case scenario he can like same old thing or something. I hope. I don't know.
One would hope. We'll have to see. But definitely classic Max dilemma.
Right. Is this all right? Okay. He's counting. He's like, okay, I think I have to. He's thinking, I'm pretty sure I have to draw it.
Yeah.
He's like, I have to draw to get it. Oh wow. One. You got to find it. It is literally the last card. Or not? What? Does he not? Am I wrong? I have to be. What?
I'm not quite sure.
Does he have it and I miss it?
What his game plan is. If that is only a single card remaining,
then I don't know.
He's gonna mill it.
I don't know. I don't know what he's. I don't know what his plan is. I mean, maybe
right.
he doesn't care.
Hey, Rebirth in hand, not a bad.
Oh,
pickup.
that's true. That's true.
That is pretty decent.
Yeah. Wow. If you levy Rebirth, what do you? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe Omar.
Yeah, you know, Archives being undefended, Omar, pretty reasonable pick, I think.
And I think this is where Ethan might be able to take control of the game here. He's gonna spend. He's gonna spend a lot of money. Absolutely.
Oh no.
Oh.
All out of options.
It's all. Yeah. It's all. We're done.
See. So I guess the same old things were already in Nick's heap, and that puts him on just 4 cards left in this world.
Oh wow. That means also he can't. Oh, he can't. You can't. You can't take this.
So he can.
You can't. You literally cannot.
He has 4 cards.
Because that indexing is going to save you the game later, right? You would, like I'm pretty sure that indexing is going to close out the game at some point. So he doesn't want to take this 4 until he knows it's absolutely necessary. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he says, you know, hey, we'll just go for broke. He takes it.
So
he's in.
What must be the thinker right now, right? He's on 5. He can Omar, and as long as Ethan does not put a Kakugo on Archives, he can get into R&D, RHQ.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
So
wow.
Goes through
that
the
is
Newshound.
That is risky. That's a risky business. But maybe, I mean, hey, maybe he might do it. He might just, it could be over now. Okay, maybe not.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm going to run HQ again.
Oh, no. A precarious spot. Ethan reloading with Rashida.
You got to trust your, but he doesn't want to do that because he wants to keep, just as you called it. He doesn't want to res it because he wants to keep that Kakugo.
Yeah.
Because that Kakugo is going to help him lock everything down. I think it's GG. If Kakugo goes in Archives, that's a GG, right?
It's a tough spot to be.
And there we have it.
So Nick does still have access to HQ through the Newshound, but super costly and just has to hope that he can find agendas in there. Otherwise, Ethan probably pretty pleased to be in a dominant position.
Yeah. If you're Ethan, I think you just. If you're Ethan here, I think you just breathe. I think you breathe. You play smart, but you breathe. I mean, at this point, everything Nick has to get through is is going to cost a lot of money. He only has the 4 credits there.
Yep.
On liberated accounts. And I don't know what else you do. I mean, Nick can pretty much only credit up and try his best to put Black Orchestra in play when needed.
What a tough spot.
It is. It is.
Head stage Q.
Yeah, Komain is
there.
there.
Nothing.
Well, at least, I don't know.
It's a tough call. I think you were right earlier where, you know, using the cards to steal Obokata, it locks you down, but I think he still has a chance.
I mean, he does have.
It's slim.
And not to mention, like right now, HQ technically can be hit. Nick can just simply credit up. Yeah, Ethan, there's no better time, Ethan. What are you doing? Slam it, jam it. What are you doing? You slam this agenda down. You take a sip of this Arizona iced tea right next to you. Enjoy that sip, and then you score. What's happening here? What is happening?
Oh, wow. So the Future Perfect going into Archives.
Am I missing something? Am I missing?
Unstealable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can't get to it.
My guess is that Ethan, having drawn the Future Perfect, wants to just completely secure it in Archives and not even take the risk.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Because there's nothing. I mean, he can't steal it.
Right.
And the Obokata is safe in HQ. It's really the safest play.
So Ethan can just sit back, wait to draw Niseis, and power through.
Oh, you're right. No, that really is the plan here. Yeah, I mean, I think if Ethan is, I think Ethan's just going to slow roll it. Hey, Ethan, go ahead, just draw. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Yeah, bro. Here's what's scary. If he draws an Nisei. Like, wouldn't that be terrifying if he literally top decks an Nisei? Yep. That would just be terrifying. Yeah, and he advanced 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the turns are going to go pretty fast here. Nick is stuck just saying draw 3, gain 3 credits and then running.
Content to take a tag.
Yeah.
Right, with no and the run subroutine.
It's pretty good.
Ethan with third Kakugo in hand, I think is just about to seal this one up.
Oh, and look, yeah, and Ethan's seeing that. He's like, okay, that's probably a GG then. I think Ethan knows. Yeah, Ethan knows basically as long as weird things don't happen. Same Kakugo 3 times.
Oh,
he knows that Ethan can shut him down. Top deck agenda. No. Oh, that Anansi though. Yeah, I mean, what? Sure. I mean, you can't do anything.
Right, exactly. So
he can't do anything. I mean,
Ethan can just put an agenda in the remote whenever he gets it, and be content to just chill until then.
Yeah. I think I may have heard. I'm not confident. I think I may have even heard Nick mention conceding there for a sec. Maybe not. But, I mean, understandably, he's in a very limited space where he can't really do much, right?
Right. There's
HQ.
technically a shot that there's some agendas in there,
right.
but it's not likely.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, if you're Ethan here, what do you even – I don't know. I don't know what you do.
You might not even install the Rashida because drawing more than 1 card a turn might
hurt you, right?
Yeah, it might allow Nick the opportunity to get some agendas.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Ethan is doing is the right call. Protect the slow roll it. Protect your centrals. Make it so that even when he can make a run from gaining credits, it's gonna tax him so hard you can't make multiples. Like just protect your. There it is. Protect your feature. Install, advance. Take a sip of your Arizona tea. Like Kermit the Frog. Just sip the tea, man. Just sip it. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Ethan really in a solid position here. Sufficient tax and Max balling a little too hard leads to score of Nisei. And if it wasn't over before.
Yeah, I mean, this a final nail, right? I mean, what do you call it? Just and he's gonna he run. And that's probably gosh,
brutal. That's yeah. That I think is going to be that.
Yeah.
For these folks here.
Okay. What's the discussion? Having the convo. He's like, do I? Oh, okay. Nah, sorry. Yeah, it's not gonna have anything. Ethan's playing careful. He knows what to do. And I mean, no. I mean, don't draw.
Yeah.
Just relax.
No, celebrity gift again.
Okay, just throw it. Yeah, there it is. Just throw it down. Just relax. Next turn, celebrity gift advance. I mean, whatever.
Huh. Now, if Nick challenges this remote, that'll drop Ethan down to 4. But of course, can't even steal it. So.
Yeah, just let him hit it. Just let him touch it.
He's fine.
He's like, you see what this is? He's like, yeah. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. No. Actually, that's probably it.
He's like, I don't think I can touch that.
That's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ethan next turn. I don't know. What celebrity gift advance once, and then he just waits. What? Oh, he's hitting HQ just in case. Actually, maybe you don't celebrity gift because if he draws an agenda, that would be horrible. That'd be weird. All right, but now Nick has so little money. There's not even a counterplay, and yeah, it's.
Man, the power of Obokata here just completely locking Nick out of this game without any way to steal it. Oof.
Right.
Just brutal.
Yeah, they decided. Yeah, they decided to end it. Yep. Man, that was rough. I mean, like,
and there it is.
It was really close in the beginning.
Yeah,
really close in the beginning. I think that the biggest issue that Nick found in this game, and we identified it super early. We were going, where's the levy? Where's it at? We don't see it.
Yep, and if you can't find it, you just sort of beat yourself, particularly in a matchup where damage matters.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, that was that for Max. Balled a little too hard,